People are very good mathematician in adding the non-living value, the non-living law, and dividing the living law. Hey everybody, I am Riya Sharma and today here to discuss over the topic dowry. Not in the form that it is increasing and now decreasing, not, but to know that what is the origin of it and why it is still privileged in Indian society. So let's begin with the video. Dowry took off its origin in the form of two words, Kanyadan or Stridhan, which, according to the ancient traditions, in past, or we can say in past, a daughter had no share in her family's property. That's why they have to pay from their own to their daughter in the form of Kanyadan or Stridhan. In absence of legal rights, daughters were offered as compensation, okay, like that of compensation, kuch dena hai unhe, like that. But in today's scenario, after being so developed, we still privileged with this system, with this theory, dowry system, dowry theory in past offered to her, but now offered to her in-laws, means offer to their sasural wali. In Hindi, we can say sasural wali. In this scenario, the dowry system totally changed. They are following, they are giving money, but something changes. Previously, they offer to their daughters, now to their in-laws. A groom price, a groom price and which groom market value decides the amount of dowry. And that market value in which form? In the form of caste, from which caste it's belong, what education he have, which job type he is pursuing, and what is the salary. For example, a doctor, engineer, and a civil servicer, IAS, IPS, or any lieutenant colonel. Yeah, he's having a good post. We should offer something different. We have to spend thousands of lakh in our daughter weddings. But if whereas if he's a merchant or he's a manager, so what? We should decrease the amount of dowry according to the groom price. He is not what we consider, what we want for our daughter, but yeah, it's medium. We can do, but not offer too much. So this is groom price prevalent in Indian society. If I talk about bride one, so it is there. It was there in 19th century in Kerala, but if I talks about today's 21st century, so it is privileged in northeastern states of India. You will be surprised to know the example of Meghalaya. Meghalaya, a northeastern state of India in which women not have to migrate, whereas men have to migrate to the women's house and men have to offer the dowry to the women. Odd ways of paying a dowry while marriage has increased a lot in these times. But whereas statically, that there not a significant change in groom price, whereas it is a significant change, little change in groom price, but there is no change in bride price. At last, I would like to conclude this topic because it can't be end. At last, as the crux of the matter is that I would like to prepare you some solutions which could stop law making, initiation of law, the laws prescribed by our constitution, not enough to stop this dowry system in our society. But our mindset, our society mindset is responsible for that. So to decrease that, we have to improve the quality of a woman's life in form of education, providing her economic opportunity and take her level equal to the men level. So then this dowry system can be changed, the mindset of the society. Second, a framework of a framework of which a framework of the dual society. Dual society in the sense the mentality in the society through innovation diffusion framework, which government can which government includes and can cover all the wards, each and every part of our country to to stop this dowry, to bring key changes in the mindset of the people. So for this, that's it for this video. I'll meet you in the next. Tab tak ke liye, bye bye. If you like my video, so please like, subscribe and share.